So.
Okay, right. So.
Cupcakes?
We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cartographers Guild. My name is Josh.
I'm Drea.
I'm Brad.
And we're playing Darksiders 2.
He's not here, so we're not doing Chrono Trigger.
And eating cupcakes.
Yeah. No Chrono Trigger this week because Leo's not here. No Chrono Trigger next week because I won't be here. You get a 2-week break from Chrono Trigger. Some of you may be grateful. I know Silver is not.
Okay, that was weird.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she would be more upset if we tried to do Chrono Trigger without Leo. Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
Okay.
Yeah, but something tells me she'd be okay if someone subbed in for me next week. Just saying.
Did we have like an explosive of some sort?
You find those in the environment. That's part of the puzzle process.
Oh, right. But didn't we also already do this?
Maybe? Okay, no. But there's a button to follow your bird. So, open up the menu, check controls.
Okay.
You can keep pressing buttons if you want, but... Can you scroll down farther? Is there more? No?
Nope.
Huh.
Cool.
Maybe the other menu button? Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we are. Maybe. General. Razor kick. Okay. That's a. No, that's a. Okay, take counter. Okay, reform. Okay.
Yeah, okay, this is just a move list. Okay, well, there's a button to find where you're supposed to go.
This, we still need to go in that door.
Yeah, so I guess we do need to, and that's where our bird is.
Yep.
Okay. I thought I saw an explosive around here somewhere.
Probably. There's a lot of things to explore.
Oh, yep, okay. Okay, cool. Nice backflip there, buddy.
Apparently I have to be Queen Zeal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no pressure or anything.
What?
Kios. No way, Dre, you have to be Queen Zeal. You'd be the best. I've been looking forward to this throughout the whole playthrough.
I mean, if I can do Evil Lizard, you can totally do Evil Queen. Spoilers, Queen Zeal is evil.
Yeah, but I feel like I used my Evil Queen voice on Flea. Kinda.
Whatever, Flea's dead.
That's true.
And also several thousand years in the future.
Maybe I could go more Ursula or something. Less Evil Queen, more Ursula.
Unfortunate.
So Gunboy, this is Darksiders 2. We were doing this on Saturdays a long time ago, and then life happened and we stopped doing Saturdays.
Hi, Gumbar.
Because
it's been a while.
Sup?
What? Okay.
Can you not pull the switch?
Didn't give me an option. I'm assuming we already did it.
Okay, probably. Yeah, it has been a long time. We're not exactly sure where we are in this. I mean, the water's running, so I think we're good.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And now we have to travel through the water.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Although, that was the thing I just, like, it said the story so far, and it did say that we got the waters running.
So I keep following it. It'll take us, like, there's a central room where there's multiple water spouts.
Right, I remember that now.
And so...
Go until you can go no further.
Which would be here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep, that's water from both sides.
But your bird's back behind you.
Are we supposed to leave them?
Check the menu.
There's a chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess go toward the chest.
Okay.
The bird is, like... I know there's some kind of... Like, did you try pushing the sticks? Okay.
Yeah, no, all I have is aim and nothing.
Then I don't know.
Okay. Let's see here. Wait, can I get up there? I can get up there, can I?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, he does like the monkey jump. The automatic. Hockey dokie now. Maybe we're on the right track, maybe? Maybe with the thing? I heard a thing slam. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Whoa. I swear it wants to just take the camera and go somewhere with it. And sometimes it just doesn't want to listen to me. This is not where the chest is. Where's the chest?
Probably below you. Found
Oh,
it.
there it is. Okay, come on. There we go. Boom! Money!
And that's it.
Now leave.
Ah! Damn it!
I mean, you can just climb up off the sides. It's fine.
What? Where?
Not
Oh.
there. Like, if you jump in the water and then climb off
Okay.
the sides.
Didn't quite reach the water, did I?
It's fine. I don't think there's falling damage.
There shouldn't be. He's deaf.
There shouldn't be a lot of things because he's deaf.
Well, keep in mind, he's not actually the personification of death. He's a Nephilim who was given the moniker of death because he's really good at killing.
Yeah, still.
Also, so background story for people who have forgotten or never saw in the first place.
We're gonna do that.
The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse work for the Council of Balance, which are the people who tried to keep the angels and demons from
Okay, yeah.
like destroying everything inside, because of their eternal war.
And failed.
And then there was a conspiracy in the first game. War gets called down to Earth, and then all the humans die. This game takes place after the intro where all the humans die of Darksiders 1, but before the main part of Darksiders 1 takes place, which is a little farther in the future. Death is trying to revive humans so that War is no longer to blame for that. And I think you're going the wrong way.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Death also...
Wow.
So the Four Horsemen were part of the Nephilim race that were going crazy and destroying everything. They had the four that remain are like that because they sided with the Council of Balance and killed all their brethren. Death was told to destroy them, but he kept their souls in an amulet, and now through shenanigans earlier on, we have that amulet stuck inside her chest.
Evil shenanigans.
And the only reason I remember the story of this game that well is because I saw a video on it recently that went in depth on a lot of the themes and such.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Okay, well, I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah, now that we filled that up, we can get across this pool. All of that was so we could just climb up that ledge.
Cool. Oh, we're going right into a boss fight.
Yeah, good luck.
Yay!
Have fun.
I don't remember any of my tools.
I hope you figure him out. It tells me that ball's important.
Yeah, probably. Wait, that wasn't a ball, that was an egg. Now I just hatched something. Oh, this is terrible. Karkanos. Pew, 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 pew. Ah, no! Aha! I clue! And, yeah, nope. I said, okay, it's because you're too close, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, I have to, okay, I got it. I do
You walk up
this.
to the beat.
Fuck!
Nope.
You only have so long. I recommend dodging. And then go find the ball. No, go find the ball.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so...
Yeah, messaging says there's something appropriate about death being utterly lost and confused in a stream. That's a replacement for Chrono Trigger.
there it is. Still doesn't seem like I'm doing damage. Oh,
Oh,
no?
that's... Yeah, you had to knock it over and then
Ow,
go hit it.
mother- Back off. I got things to do. Dang it.
I mean, for not remembering how any of this goes, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
About half health.
I said
You
you're
have 5
doing
potions.
okay.
Okay.
And don't forget the thing that you have on your shortcut right now. That's a heal as well. It's a dash heal. So I think you have to press a shoulder button or something to activate it.
Get to it, soft squishy bits! Soft squishy bits!
Okay, now I can go into Wraith mode.
I would wait till you knock it over again.
Well, yeah. That's why I haven't done it yet.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Logical.
oh, that looks bad.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, I'd recommend not getting that.
I would second that recommendation.
You and your recommendations. Ow!
I have so many.
Alright, cut it. And shoot me. Yeah. Yep. Ah. I have to remember how to turn into Wraith mode.
Excellent question.
Oh, that wasn't it.
Nope.
I'm going to ask the internet if it has a
I
controls.
no, it's left bumper and right trigger.
Okay, there you
That
go.
was an obvious combination. What was I thinking?
So left bumper might be your general shortcut button. So that's how you activate your dash and such.
Right.
So, you know, maybe not entirely reasonable, but not entirely unreasonable either.
Ow!
Oh, shockwave attack, of course.
Fuck.
Whoa! Your health is low. Thank you
So
for pointing
is-
that out.
Fuck, we're getting one character.
Oh, he's doing multiple charges.
Ah, there we go. I found the ball!
Fight the ball, kick the ball, boom!
We probably don't even need Reperform at this point. It's pretty low.
Okay.
It's up to you, though.
Get in there and
You might
kill
want to
the
get
crap
closer
out of
so
him.
you actually do damage.
Yes, that would probably be good. Oh,
Whoa, what the?
That was the dash move.
that was the dash move.
Oh, sure, but I thought... Okay, I guess it just wasn't aimed right.
Now we've ruined
Is there some
everything.
way to target lock?
There's some way to take that potion?
Probably.
Or does it just kick in if we die?
I believe you take it. I'm guessing it's one of the D-pad buttons.
Ooh, that hurts and stings.
Maybe? There we go. It's left
Okay.
D-pad.
Alright, cool. We get the ball! Alright, get over there. Kill Shorty. There we go.
Nope. Come on.
Get
There we
close
go.
enough to die.
Yay! Oh, gross. No. No.
Yeah.
This game does not mind
Asher
personal.
of Karkanos. Ooh, a hammer.
Mhm.
Well, let's just go ahead and equip that, shall we?
Spew. Machine says, ew, it's all squishy.
It's
Level
level 7.
7.
Not high enough.
We'll get there.
Oh, although I did see something. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. I was like, maybe it will tell me how to do stuff. Turned out no. No, it did not.
Nope.
I don't want to go. No, I guess I don't.
No, that's where it came from.
Beverage.
Look, a switch.
Ooh, a switch.
Very important switch. Why they put it here, the best view.
You can tell it's important.
It activates the gondola.
Ooh, I love gondolas. Drench Fort. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of remember like we end up in this land, and like the land we're in now is dying,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Look, we could really use your help. And if you want us to do anything
just
for you...
Fast travel to one of the northern parts.
Can you?
Yeah, if you go up the... I think...
That?
Yeah.
Oh, fast travel. Okay. Actually, I think I can...
Oh, you can fast travel to the armor.
Aha!
But, yeah, they're like, we'll help you if you help us. We're dying, it's awful. And if I remember correctly, Death's basically like, I don't care.
Oh, there we go.
He's pretty callous, yeah.
/ breathe potion. Okay. That's like how all of them have been, though.
Yep.
I wonder if Wrath is any different.
Fury?
Fury. There we go. Fury. What?
Oh, money. Hey, party people. Heard a rumor we're eating D's.
What?
I don't know.
No.
No?
Cupcake.
Cupcakes. Alright, we need them to make a key.
Mm-hmm.
It is finished then, at long last. This is the Maker's key, and you had best take it now, before I come to my senses.
You seem more likely to lose them, old one.
A problem, aye. But there is also a solution. The Guardian. Meant to be our greatest weapon, and capable of clearing the forest around the tree. But an earthquake drove us from the foundry, and now I fear something else rose within. The Guardian was never finished.
If the Guardian is your masterwork, how am I to complete him?
In the forest lies another construct, one of the few remaining who have not fallen to corruption. He is not as vast as the Guardian. But his
The
arm
shading was
is
terrible. What's going on?
and he will guide you to the foundry. There, you may activate the Guardian using the Maker's key.
The constructs are awakened by a key.
Aye. Constructs do not have a soul like you or I. Not until that soul is given. This key unlocks the stone and prepares it for the ebb and flow of a Maker's life force. In fact, it will bring to life most any construct you find in the realm.
And what makes you think I have a soul, old one?
I'm a
That what troubles
dick.
If wardens can resist corruption, why not use them to cleanse your realm?
Sadly, the war the Maker's toll to be paid at the end war. This warden is all that remains.
Then the seals were broken.
I don't think we have anything else to...
How will I know when I've found this
Okay.
construct?
Constructs are beings of boulder and stone, animated by a Maker's life force. Most possess but a fraction of a soul, just enough to drive them and give them purpose. But through others
And ask
the whole
questions.
of a Maker's being, his memories and emotions, a story half remembered. Life weighs heavy on us all. Not even stone can bear it.
Cool. Hey, leveled up.
Nice reference. You're talking about Sunny D commercials.
Oh. Yeah, quit that shit. Also, wasn't there something about, like, we could break down stuff to infuse other stuff?
So possessed weapons are like that.
Oh, like this?
You feed other items into... No, go left. Yeah. So possessed arm blades. Go left.
Oh, okay.
You also have a pair of possessed scythes that you have. equipped
Yo,
right
open
now.
up.
May I have some dessert, please?
Yep. Bye.
Okay, but I can't... Or how do I... How do I put anything into it?
More info.
Oh, upgrade. Mer. No.
So yeah, more valuable items give it more
Sure.
level.
Passover wine is quite possibly the only thing Josh has ever gotten remotely drunk on.
I suppose that's true. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because we can't power. Yeah, let's just equip them quick. Okay. Yay! Ooh, new arcane. What else can we put in there? Put that in there. Put that in there. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And they're still... Oh, no, wait. But of course they're going to remain level 2 for like ever. Okay. Oh, right. Skill points. We have those too.
We have a skill tree.
Here we go. Rebrigade. Oh, wait. Immolation.
So we have 1 point of immolation already, I think.
Right. So these are... We weren't doing like anything in Necromancer, it looks like.
Not currently. We can respec pretty cheaply, but at the moment we are Harbingers.
Okay. Well. Okay. Is that just like a thing that happens randomly, or?
No, it's like the teleport slash use science to shortcut.
Right.
It's a big AoE that happens around you.
Chocolate covered matzah.
Yeah. Have you never had chocolate covered matzah?
I don't think I have.
It's pretty good.
Oh, because matzah's like the crackers.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, every time I see matzah, I think matzah ball.
Oh,
And a
okay.
chocolate covered matzah ball would be disgusting.
Oh, yeah, I think that's kind of what we're going for. Let's try to get Death Blossom.
Okay. We have we have another skill point still, so if you want to keep leveling.
Teleport slash?
3% more healing, or
I don't know. What the hell?
sure.
In theory, I will take your word for it. Or maybe... Actually, we have a decent
Stop.
Jewish community out here. I bet I can go buy some. Ooh, or I could call Greg and Sarah and be like, guys.
Blazes again, Ryder, thanks to you. But that's no excuse to hang about. Have you not a construct to awaken?
Dallas doesn't seem so impressed.
Aye, he mourns the loss of his friend.
Is that a friend?
Ouch, man.
Aye, his great hammer, Splinterbone. It felled many a giant.
Yes.
But Valis lost it in a dungeon west of here, and it weighs heavy. If you can find Splinterbone and return it to my brother, you will earn his gratitude. Mayhaps the forging of a proper weapon.
Then I claim my reward.
Maker's blood! You've already found it! Death, I don't know what to say.
Give
My brother thanks you. It's been too long since his friend was at his side. Now he will craft wonders such as the world has never seen.
I leave you to your work, Dallas.
Should you come this way again, you may find items of even greater power.
Well,
That's code for my shop is
Spirit
upgraded.
doesn't
Yep.
pass through stone unless you carve a channel for it. That's what the key is for. It's sharp enough to slide through the stuff of life. Be careful where you point it.
Alright, cool, see ya. Yeah.
Oh no.
Good luck.
What?
Well, they're talking about Passover
Okay.
because friends of ours, a friend of ours' mother always invites everyone over for Passover every year. I never went because that same friend was really bad about telling other friends, hey, tell Drea she can come too. It was a problem for many years. For several different events. But They're talking about pre-gaming before Passover dinner this year. And whether or not that's a good idea.
Why?
Because,
Why would you pre-game for Passover?
Because it's M theory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And here I was going to guess because it's a family dinner and some people need to pre-game for family dinners.
Which is also fair. And if you are one of those people, we shan't judge you.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been one family dinner I can think of I would need to pre-game for.
Oh, most of us are lucky to have pretty decent families.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Oh, no, you already know it. And even then, it's not that bad. It's just boring as hell, that's all.
Okay.
The Galia.
Go left.
Okay.
Talk to the lady up here. Up on the right.
I have to go alone.
Oh.
Yeah, no calling your horse in town.
Hello, lady.
A heart in the forest, a mind that is dreaming. Awaken him, horseman, or you will never escape.
The warden I seek. Who was he?
He was a great builder once. He has been dreaming for ages. Some say that his dreams help build our realm, give it form and color.
If so, shaman, then his dreams have long since turned to nightmares.
Okay.
Horseman.
I'm pretty sure we have a side quest from her, but that's a long-term thing.
Why is there no, quest list?
Excuse me.
Taco quest display.
Oh, hey, there we go. Wow, we got a lot. Okay, so forge key. Oh, craft you a special talisman to help you on your journey. To catch as you must first find the materials.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, guys.
Return to Karn?
Yeah, Karn, he was the bald guy. He showed up at the beginning of a couple dungeons and tried to help.
Birds over there.
That's where we started when we showed up here.
Okay, so where are we going now?
Zoom out, maybe?
Going back?
Someone to help me come up with a new subject for chat.
Returning to the transport would mean going back to the
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
the dungeon. Oh, it's up to top right. Top right, Lost Temple. See
Oh,
the
I see.
gold dot.
Okay.
So if you want to fast travel closer there, that's probably fine.
Yarp. Why do you need a new topic for chat?
Because they're unruly.
Because they're being cheerfully blasphemous. And I'm waiting for it to get worse.
That's not so bad.
I think you want the other path.
Huh?
I think you want the other path.
I know.
Okay,
Figured explore a little bit, yeah.
sure.
This area is really pretty. Sorry this world is dying. It looks very interesting.
What's with the lights? Those are things to
I like-
Yes, that's a coin.
I like the giant 4G people.
Yeah, this is a nice area. It does talk. Oh, do you see that top? Look up. Yeah, shoot that. We need to keep our eyes out for those kinds of things. We have a golem friend who wants to eat rocks, and
Right.
we find those to get them.
Cool.
Cool.
Huh. I thought I had a hammer equipped.
You do. It's on
Silver
heavy
is asking
attack.
if there is a new Mortal Kombat coming out. Do any of us know?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 11? Yeah, it's coming out. Was there a question about it?
Nah. Just is there.
Okay. Yes, there is.
Answer yes. Mesardine says next week. Potentially.
This is where it just was, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they're still making Mortal Kombat,
I'm not.
but not really.
I mean, it was dead for a while, but they revived the franchise semi-successfully, so...
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was also going to say, they still make Street Fighters, so...
Well, that's also kind of a... Yeah, anyway.
I mean, Street Fighter is one of the few fighting games that survived the drought of the early oddies.
Death, you can totally put the hammer away, dude.
It's not actually getting in the way at all.
Well, couldn't see so good.
Yep, can't aim up high enough.
He's like a dog, you just can't look up. Which is silly, because dogs can totally look up. I have no idea what that expression means.
I have never heard that expression until you just said it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, go...
Perhaps more accurately, he's like Mega Man?
Yeah, you can't shoot up. Now run sideways.
Yeah, you're not expected to actually do climbing and stuff unless there's parkour, obvious parkour elements. Speaking of, turn around. Up there.
Oh, this?
Yeah, climb that and then jump off. To the right.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, look for the faded parts of the wall. There you go.
Alright, well, now that we've got this started.
If you turn around, you should be able to shoot the
Yeah.
stone now.
And phew.
So there's...
There's a thing over there?
I don't think that's actually an interactive thing.
Okay.
I imagine there's more up here if you look around. Or maybe it was just the stone. That's weird.
I guess? I don't know.
Hmm.
Whee! Alright, back down then. Alright, I guess we can head back.
Woot.
Actually get on track here.
Bah! Oh, all the distractions. All of them.
Doing main quests is for losers.
So,
Yes.
I'm trying to think of a... fun, strange, and potentially uncomfortable topic of conversation.
Okay.
Well, the other week it was video game characters we've had crushes on.
And we were the only ones who participated.
Because Leo just kept going, I don't know.
And the audience didn't say anything.
Yep. And Brad was like, I don't know, pretty people are pretty.
I think it was more of along the lines of I don't really get crushes in that way.
That's fair.
And you can totally just go, this person's hot, and then just leave it at that. Because I think that's what we had boiled it down to.
Mm-hmm.
Because none of us, Drea might have a few crushes, but the rest of us didn't actually have crushes on characters. We were just like, no, these characters are hot. Oh, I'm gonna pull a Link all over this motherfucker, yeah! And what are you?
Something to use a key on.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and it becomes one of these games.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
New puzzle element.
Awesome. Those crystals are yellow instead of green.
Yeah, the yellow ones are the ones that are actually breakable.
Should I be worried?
M3 goes, wait, you need an awkward topic? And Silver goes, not from you! Which is true.
Dang it.
This game's kind of loud when combat starts.
Oops.
It doesn't have to actually be awkward.
Yeah, chat, let us know if the game was too loud during that combat, because
Yeah, if I need to
it was
adjust
kind of loud on this side, and I'd like to know before I adjust my own volume.
Oh, here we go.
Look at me!
Blow up your bird. You missed.
He knew better than to sit there.
Okay, yeah. Silver confirms that the combat music was kind of loud, so
Okay.
adjust in game perhaps.
Yeah, I'll do that during the episode break. Also, picked up some stuff. Oh, look at all these sites. Alright. Wait, we have one that's possessed.
You do.
Oh wait,
You already had
the
one.
one we
that
had was possessed. Well then, what was I thinking? Equip, now upgrade, and feed it sites.
Thank you, M Theory. I don't think I'm going to make it this year, but I appreciate it. I will be.
So when you get to that upgrade, you need to be careful. Sometimes you have multiple options.
Oh, okay.
So you might have just, like, jumped past that a little quick.
Whoops. Pushing buttons.
It's fine. It's like they're never going to give you a bad option. It's just you might prefer one over the other.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Silver says, okay, I have a video game related topic. If you were to write fan fiction set in any video game universe, what would it be?
Well, I was planning, but never got around to it, to writing fan fiction, the Mass Effect universe. Because there's a rich place to write some if you needed to. Whoops, nope.
Good catch.
I'm
So-
answering this last.
I mean, I already have written effectively extremely elaborate fan fiction that I made all of you participate in for Kingdom Hearts.
It was pretty awesome.
And I use that as an excuse to write fan fiction for everything else I like too, so... I mean, basically, my answer is yes.
Nope, 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 nope. There we go.
Meserdine says Borderlands or Dishonored.
Those are both pretty good.
Yeah.
Dishonored does have some pretty cool lore.
It does. I like the Dishonored games. Okay, so. Him.
Drea's master list.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually kind of funny because for the most part, I kind of have a mental block with fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm going to be sitting down spending that much time writing something,
It should be your own stuff.
it should be my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unfortunate because like everyone's like, but you'll build an audience if you write fan fiction. And then when you write your own stuff, people will be okay with it. And it's like,
Say the truth. It's just the way
I mean, that's a way to get an audience.
yeah,
It's also a way to get the 50 Shades of Grey audience. So,
that's also
you know.
true.
And that's a lot of money in that audience.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a conflict, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it's like on one hand, principles. On the other hand, being able to afford things.
There's a spawner back there, by the way. Also, I think you can shoot those guys and they die real quick.
Okay.
But I will share with you, however, what I consider probably my weirdest fan fiction idea, and I will explain it. Because when I say it, you're going to look at me like I'm nuts, or look at the screen like I'm nuts. I want to do a Stardew Valley fan fiction.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, Josh
This is
has
actually a pretty good idea.
But let me explain why. A little while back, I was reading a Kotaku article or whatever, and somebody mentioned that they were mentioning it flippantly and then decided to prove it, but how Stardew Valley is actually a horror game. Because everyone's trapped in this, you're trapped in this repetitive scenario, and you're the only one who's conscious. You're the only one for whom things change. You're the only one who knows what's going on. Every time you talk to somebody, like when you go to the events every year, they say the exact same thing every year when you go and talk to all the characters and things like that. And so the idea that I came up with was that so it's a horror story, and it's actually going to be told from the perspective of Sebastian, which is he's one of the romanceable characters in the game. But because he does things like, he's a night owl, he's a little weird, he's on the computer all the time, he disappears. Like, if you marry Sebastian, he will disappear and come back sometime before 6 a.m. And he just says things like, well, sometimes I need to be on my own. Like, no explanation. Nothing. And this happens a bunch. And so I've decided that for whatever reason, either because he's a cave troll and hides all the time or whatever. Well, okay. So basically, when your main character, your player character, you inherit a farm because your grandfather leaves it to you. When your grandfather dies, and there's like a shrine to him on your land and stuff that has candles that will light on their own and things like that. So when your grandfather dies, he was a sorcerer of some kind, and he loved this valley so much that he basically freezes it in time. Sebastian, either because he was off doing something or whatever, is one of 3 people who knows that the valley's frozen. Everybody else is just going through the motions like automatons. They don't understand what's happening.
So, real quick.
Yeah.
That funny looking door, one of the things we can collect are Pages of the Dead for Volgrim, which are just like an otherwise flavorless collectible that's hidden all over the place. You get enough of them, you get a key, you can open this. There's one of these in each world. It has good loot.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
But,
Grandpa was a sorcerer.
yeah. Well, because there's also, like, if you play the game, there's also, like, a wizard.
An actual wizard.
Yeah, there's an actual wizard in a tower who tells you he's watching the town all the time. And if you do enough, if you get the wizard to like you enough, after you make it to past the 2-year mark in the game, the wizard tells you about his wife, who's a witch, who lives over here.
What is it this time?
And she has things like totems that you can make offerings to that will wipe your spouse's mind, and they'll never know they were married to you, and they'll just go back to living in town. And if you had children, your children will just disappear.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and these are things that exist in the game.
Pretty creepy.
A fine sport.
I could but nudge him an inch before my nerves gave out. The whole time I felt Muria watching.
Okay.
So did he not give us descriptions about where to find the next ingredient?
No, I guess.
Try talking to him again.
He might have.
Oh yeah, okay, there we go.
Nobody ever found anything interesting to do just by standing around.
Oh.
But anyway, so I was going to write the story I was going to write it as an epistolary story, like as journal entries, as Sebastian's journal entries. And
go. You can use a potion. I don't think you're at full health.
okay.
Oh, is it? Okay. Cool.
You can only carry 5.
Yep.
Right.
And he would realize that the player character isn't bound in by the spell, and would eventually come to trust the player character. And
sure.
the way to get the valley out of the spell is by appeasing the grandfather's ghost. Oh, because that's the other thing too. If you've played Stardew Valley, after the 2-year mark, your grandfather's ghost shows up and either says, "Thank you, I can rest now, you did everything right," or, "Okay, well, you're getting there. Try a little harder." And so I thought this would be a fun thing to play on.
Damn.
But anyway.
Well, chat likes it.
Yeah, and Mezzardine, for the most part, it's this really simple, fun. I mean, it's a very relaxing game. You know, I'm a little surprised at how many hours I've spent playing it. Of course, a lot of those hours were just the game sitting open while I did something else. Like, at least as a mother of 2 children and someone who is easily distractible. I'd say like a quarter of the hours on almost all of my games were the game sitting open while I was doing something else. Which is how I justify my almost 1,000 hours in Dragon Age Inquisition.
It's only 750.
It's only 750.
Well, construct. Yeah, alright. Can you do smashy smashy? I hope you can do smashy smashy. Or can you just plow right through it? Oh, smashy smashy.
Smashy, smashy indeed.
No, Silver. The player does not marry him and wipe his mind. That is not the point of the story.
Unless you wanted to make it like a true horror story.
Meh.
And then you're obligated to have a bad ending.
Meh.
Smashing all the pots. Hey, you know what this is a good time for?
What?
Episode break.
Oh, hey.
Alright, so for those of you on Twitch, just hang out for a minute. And for those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like.
Comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next episode. Bye!